All right, first graders, it's time to bring our narratives alive and add that elaboration. Elaboration is what adds thoughts and feelings to our story in words or pictures. So we're going to go back and reread our story, and we're going to see where can we add some maybe thoughts or feelings that the character has. And we're going to do it either in our picture or in our words. We've seen it in some books like in Knuffle Bunny, where it says, Trixie realized something. They made it bold because, we all know from that story she realized something not very good. There's sound words in Shortcut, that train coming in. If you've read this book, you'll remember that it starts out with the woo of the train, and then as the train gets closer, the sound word gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So sound words. There's also in a book we read about two more pies, and they put sound words where they were eating the pie, and it says chuck 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 chomp, and so it was the sound word of the person eating the pies. They were having a pie contest, if you ever read that book. And then we also saw speech bubbles, and you can't see it's down here, speech bubbles in Knuckle Bunny when Trixie's trying to talk. So those were some ideas that we came up with. We said bold words, speech bubbles are different ways we could add. So maybe we could look to add those two today. It might be a great start for adding elaboration. And we had some examples over here. It says, one day I opened the door. A lizard came in the house. It ran all over the house, and then it ran out of the house. And he has speech bubbles, and they're all yelling, ah, because could you imagine if a lizard came in your house, you'd probably scream too, ah. So speech bubbles. Here they use some bold print, and it says, yay, my grandma is here. So he put yay in big bold because he's excited that his grandma was here. And down here, we said, I went to the hospital because my papa was sick. And they're showing the feeling in the picture. If you can see, they're very sad, which is a sad thing when your papa is sick. And so they showed that feeling in the picture. So let's add some elaboration to my story. So I was reading the beginning. It says, one spring day, I went for a walk with my mom. And I thought, you know what? It was such a beautiful day. I could add that elaboration right there and just say, I'm going to put a little list called a carrot because I want to add one beautiful spring day because it was beautiful. Maybe if it wasn't a beautiful day, you could write maybe like one windy spring day, one sunny spring day, but it was a beautiful day. So I want to make that a little bit better. One beautiful spring day, I went for a walk with my mom. That starts mine pretty good. But I was thinking over here when we said bold words, first, we walked by Food Depot. Suddenly, someone yelled. And I think I'm going to make that bold because Natalia, she yelled really loud, Mrs. Hofstad! And it just really got my attention. So I think I'm going to put quotations because someone yelled it. And I'm going to make it nice and bold to show they yelled, hi! So to make something bold, you just go over it with either your black crayon or trace over it again with your pencil. Make it stand out nice and bold. Bold means to make it bigger and darker in print so it stands out. So there we go. Suddenly someone yelled, hi, Mrs. Hofstad. And you know what I could do up here? This is Natalia. What's going to be in her speech bubble? You're right. Hi, Mrs. Hofstad. And then I was thinking over here, so I stopped and I saw Natalia playing in the yard. I talked to her for a while. I think that's pretty good. But I thought over here when we're leaving, we could be yelling goodbye because it says, finally we said goodbye. So I think we'll be saying goodbye. And over here, Natalia was yelling, goodbye. And even my mom said goodbye. So there we go. I've added in my elaboration. The last thing you need to do then is go back and reread your work. And some of you may have already noticed, as I was reading, I noticed some mistakes that I made that need to be fixed. So good writers always go back when they're finished and they read their work. So I'm going to be a good writer. I'm going to go back and I'm going to read my work and I'm going to see if there's anything I need to fix. So let's see. One beautiful spring day, I went for a walk with my mom. Capital period. I think I did pretty good. Let's check the next page. First, we walked by Food Depot. Suddenly, someone yelled, "Hi, Mrs. Hofstad." Got my period. I think I did pretty good on that. Got capitals at the beginning of my sentence. So oh no. I bet some of you see a problem there. When we say I, we're talking about ourselves. It's like putting our name there. And we know we always capitalize our name. So I better make this a nice tall capital I. So I stopped and saw Natalia. Oh no. What did I forget to do? Natalia's name, you're right. I need to put a capital because Natalia is important. I need to capitalize her name. So I stopped and saw Natalia playing in her yard. I think that's a sentence. So I stopped and saw Natalia playing in her yard. I put a period. I need to put a capital. Plus, I is always capitalized. I talked to her for a while. I'm done with my sentence. I need to make sure I have a period. Good thing I'm rereading this because see, all writers, we make mistakes. We need to go back and check our work. Make sure we have those complete sentences. Uh-oh. I know this is a new sentence, so I better put a capital F for finally. Finally, we said goodbye. I put a period. Finally, we said goodbye, period. Better capitalize my new sentence. It made my day to see, Mrs. Hofstad, capitalize Natalia's name. Remember, capitalize those names when you're writing about people. It made my day to see Natalia, period. All right, so your job today, add that elaboration. I challenge you to add a speech bubble or a bold word or a more descriptive word. And then make sure you go back and reread to make sure you have complete sentences. Just like I did, you may have some mistakes you need to fix. Make sure you're capitalizing I, you're capitalizing people's names, and you're putting those periods at the end of your sentence. All right, we can't wait to see your great narratives. Share them with your teachers. They would love to read them or hear them. If you want to video them and send them to us, whatever you can do to share them with us. So thank you. Bye-bye.